It's
20 minutes. Brandon, kill it with fire. Just
is he putting people to sleep in chat? He's tucking them in, give him a little kiss on the forehead.
nah. Brandon was saying how he's mad sick. His kids are sick. One of them fucking sneezed all up in his fucking eye, like full mouth, fluid in the eyeball.
Oh my god!
My condolences, bro. I'm sorry.
Man. Oh.
Gotta have an eye wash station at home for that shit.
Right out.
Hit it with the saline. Dave was the first one in the chat tonight. Manny is laid up. He hurt his ankle at work, so Manny's out for the count. And Z and Miguel up in the spot. Oh, Manny's in there. Hey, Manny. Sorry, that's counting, brother. Guy Daigogi hanging out. Chris Collins. I still need to send your package, Chris. I'm sorry, I have not sent it. But I assure you it is coming to you. I did find out, though, through the internet. Paul, you sent William Williams
yes,
right?
The God, what was it? The Hazel 2?
Yeah, so William Williams also got called to win cookies.
Oh.
So there was two of the people that got called to win cookies on that show that also won kits. Like the person that won, Patrick, that won the G40 from Manny, also won cookies. So William, no offense, I am not going to send you cookies as well because you don't get to win twice. That's not how it works.
You only get it once. You hear me?
So what I'm going to do is I'll repopulate
Put my cookies down.
I'll repopulate a list from that night's show, from the 100th episode, and then I'll just like create a wheel and do we'll do a couple of rando draws and send a couple of packs of cookies out. I sent to Tom Stanton's out to him, so he should already have those. And
yeah, Brandon said, yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure. No kidding. It's actually linked. It's in the description of the episode. Every episode that I live stream has my home address in the description, so people can send me stuff if they want to. Stupid USPS. Yeah, they supposedly deliver the like a cast iron pan that I ordered for my wife last night, and this morning it was not delivered. So we're gonna see what happens. I'll give it a couple of days.
Only if they want to.
Pretty much. But welcome. Now that we've rambled on for 3 minutes or so, welcome to the KotoKai Robo-Dojo Tuesday stream. This is the Critiqual core Buildoff. I can't remember if I put core in the title. I don't think I did. Regardless, hanging out. A couple of motley gentlemen. No, there was no head shakes towards the negatory there.
Well,
Nikki 6, what's going on?
What's up,
Nikki
guys?
6 is real tall.
I know. I should be Nikki 6.
There is photographic evidence that I am in
Tommy
fact
Lee.
taller.
This motherfucking Tommy Lee over here from his pregame talk.
I've been making faces for 30 minutes. Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome to the KotoKai Robo-Dojo / Critical Core Buildoff. I always forget the name of this thing.
It's because it changes. It's an evolutionary show.
It's an evolutionary show, yeah. So, welcome, guys. I have been working on stuff, as you may or may not have seen. I've been working on this guy. This is the barber trash form.
Throw it in the garbage.
So this has been it's been an endeavor because I've also been working on the fourth form bits and pieces. So since this is a commission, the client has the option of switching in and out of the fourth and sixth form. I'm going to switch back to the face cam because these boys have told me that the camera is blown out. But I've been also been working on modifying.
Oh, there you go.
Modifying the legs, adding some scribbity scribs, cleaning up some scribbity scribs. And here's the thigh.
Thick.
Yes. So that's kind of what I've been doing lately. This has been going on for way too long, so I'm trying my best to get it out the door and have it sent to the client and get it done. Apart from that, I've also been working on a couple of things. I'm trying to finish off the instruction manual for the Age 2 Magnum resin conversion that you guys see here.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only thing Simpro is waiting for to release this thing. So I'm just trying to finish it off, which is what I'm doing right now. And then I've also been working on stuff for Critical Builds, which we will talk about a little bit later. Yeah.
Chuchaporga de la maga.
We're gonna put a little bit of spice.
It's like a small monkey dog, but it's pasta.
It's spice in mouth. Hello. I'm working on the railroad. Oh, the long day.
I don't believe you.
I'm sorry.
This is fun.
What's fun?
This guy right here.
This guy.
This is
I can't see that. I'm not looking
I
at
get
it.
it. Close your face. I forgot.
I can't help it. I was born with a closed face.
I forgot who you are.
I think you need to clean your lens to your camera, Julio.
Probably. Hold on.
I'm getting some 70s vibes.
You need to stop lubing. You need to stop lubing your camera. You don't need it.
Just a bit.
You don't fucking need it.
Is that better? It might be heat.
Oh yeah, that is much better.
Might be some heat.
It's still a little blurry because of the focus, because that's how the camera is. Oh, there we go. Now it's in and out all over the place, baby.
Yeah, in and out, and in again. Right, Babs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like what you've got going on here, Julio. You've been doing some little bit of modifications to this, right?
Yeah, doing the head mostly, so it doesn't look like a regular ash stray.
Mm-hmm.
Like a regular ass tray.
Yeah, regular ash stray. I gotta scribe up some chest tonight. That's what I'm doing. Even though it's like pretty detailed, I want to add more. So, going hard, adding some stuff, doing some things.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out.
No problem.
Grandmaster Paul, what you got to say?
I'm working on the clean versus weathered build. I am scribing a little on the feet, cutting some armor on like the toe. Hating Madworks engraving tape because it doesn't stick to shit.
Yep.
And hating myself for taking all the plating off before I started scribing because I can't see anything.
Let me give you a tip here, Paul. If you're having trouble getting the Madworks stuff to stick, and believe me, don't buy Madworks scribing guide tape again. Go for either HiQ or another brand. Display also does a brand.
Display.
Yeah. What you want to do is you want to prime your piece first. The primer will stick the tape, and you'll see your lines. You can also obviously draw on it and stuff, and that won't rub off whenever you're handling the piece. So prime the piece first, and then do.
Yeah, I was talking with Brian. Man, that was like a week ago, I guess. Was that before our Thursday or before past Tuesday? I don't remember. And I was debating just scribing right on the plating because I'm going to sand it off anyway, and it's easy to see on. It's actually easy to draw on the plating as well because it's like that flat silvery material. And I was like, no, you know what? I'm just going to strip it. And that was a mistake. Luckily, the foot is pretty simple. I don't have a whole lot, and obviously like half of the foot is red, so that part was fine. But yeah, these strip pieces are just hard to work with.
I would highly suggest or recommend the High Craig scribing tape. I don't know if he's fully released it yet, but I've been using it.
Oh, the guides?
Yeah, the guides. They're real good, man. Sticks well. I wish it was like a hair thicker, but I think it's just because I fucking girl upon shit.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. King Kong in this bitch. Yeah, you know, Brian. You know.
I too. Yeah. Trust me. Well, what I've been working on, I'll do me for a second here.
Ew.
I cut my hair.
Oh, shit, smooth. I look like a hobo.
Hair. It's that easy. I'm working on, here, I'll put it back on the mock base. I've been working on this.
Yeah. He said, shh, we got 306. Shh, shh.
That massive hole in the wall is very much prime for somebody shooting him in the back.
Yeah. Get over it. This is just mock-up. So I'm gonna do like an actual I'll do like probably a walnut base, and then I'll do like a a piece of something behind it that isn't.
I got some clear plastic if you need.
Thank you. I'm good. I've got some Western walnut that I'm gonna use. So I've done some modifications to this model lately. The gun is a 1:6 scale, one of those little puzzle model kits that I have. This is the DSR-1 German sniper rifle. It's awesome. I love these things. They're great. If anybody is interested in that, we can like post a link or something, because they're like, get them on eBay. They're super cheap. They have like 8 different models or something. There's a ton. Just check them out. They're cheap and cool. And they work really well with 100 scale, at least the Verka size models, because if you try to put that on like a little gym, it's going to look way too big. Anyhow, so speaking of making it big, I extended the waist a bit. And then I changed that because I think I talked about this before, where I extended the waist, but I went in earlier today and realized that the pivot point was really bizarre, and it made like the geometry on the body bizarre. So it would be like if your abdomen was super duper long, but you could only like pivot like at the center of your surplex, like the center of your chest right here, which is, it looks weird and dumb, and it like still made the model look really squat, even though I had added like almost 9 fucking millimeters to height. It still looked dumpy. So I went in and I added in another like probably 3 millimeters in height to the upper part, what we'll call the cradle, like this upper part of the chest. I added like 3 millimeters to that, and then from the other part that I added so much to, I cut like 2.5 millimeters out of that. So in essence, I added a net approximately 3/4 of a millimeter, 1/2 of a millimeter rough, because it's all like wishy-washy. I'm eyeballing, I'm not measuring. So aside from knowing how thick the styrene is that I'm using. So yeah, just added those two in, and then the compound added up, making the because it now has this like really nice
wiggle.
Yeah, wiggle, but the wiggle isn't like way up in here, so you can see that the head is like actually moving a little bit. Like if you were to move your upper body, your head kind of goes a little bit. Before, it was like the head wasn't really moving much more than just kind of turning slightly, so it looked really bizarre. I also added like the simplest fucking mod that anybody can do to a master grade Sinanju, whether it be the Stein or the OVA or the regular Sinanju. Is to take a little ring of styrene, a little styrene tube, just cut it to a tiny little bit and slip it over the peg in the waist. So the reason for doing this, and it seems like what am I gonna do? There is a polycap engineered into the base of the unit, of the base of the core, that it doesn't have the opportunity to perform its job. So it's allowed to pivot, but it doesn't have the ability to pivot, because to pivot you need space between the joint, the mating faces. These two faces sit like right next to each other, create a little bit of space. It allows that a little bit of pivot, and it gives you more expression within the model. So that is like, if you're not going to do any of the other like weird things that I've done where I'm like cutting these apart and stacking, adding styrene and this and that, like this is like without any modifications at all. You can take just a little bit of tube, slip it in there, and get a little bit more expressivity out of your model kit. So that's like
expressivity. I like that.
Super good. I did a bunch of work on the skirts last night. I went ahead and like cut up the fronts and the side and the backs, and so those are just kind of like roughly glued back together. I'm just trying to work out the geometry and make sure that the anatomy and the feel of the model is correct for, there we go. Yeah, like this. See? Oh, wait. Look at the arm out of the way. So not even, so the upper torso pivots, right? But now the lower torso, because I added that little bit of styrene in there as a riser. Otherwise it sits like, case in point, here's the static. I've got another one on hand. Yeah, boys and girls for that matter. But yeah, look at this. You get
none of that. You didn't get none of that.
You get
none of it.
None of it.
None of
This one?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Rave. All right. Anyways, I'm done. I'm done being angry.
What happened? What?
I thought I was done being on my face.
So I saw Brandon had a question.
What?
I'm sorry.
How much does a commission like that cost? So I think he's talking about the Barbatos.
$6,432.
I gotta send a.
So no, Brandon, it really depends on the amount of work I'm going to be putting in, and how much time I'm going to be putting into it. So it's very situational. I don't usually give set prices, and I also don't make prices public, because I think that's a bit risky.
$362 and paint.
So
if
anybody does want a commission, I mean, feel free to DM me. However, I will say this: I never put a time limit on how much on a commission work. So it'll be done when it's done, is what I essentially tell anyone. Because if you guys want the abs, like the work that you guys see me post and do all that stuff. Yeah, sure. Then I have to put in as much time as I can into it. So I don't usually advertise commissions, but people usually come up to me and ask, and Brandon, that's perfectly fine. So yeah, if anybody's interested, just send me a message.
Yo, you don't need no more commissions right now, Shane.
No, not right now. Really don't. Really don't.
You can take it if you want.
Oh God!
We're going for a full 30 minutes.
I have been commissioning for 30 minutes.
Nice. Yeah, I'm actually picking up a couple of commissions this year, and they're not like definite like timeline sort of things. It's more about quality of work than it is about stress and timeline.
Absolutely.
When you put people under pressure, sometimes they cut 40s. You don't want none of that.
You don't. You really don't. Like, for example, I'll make you guys an example. Like, for example, like this Barbatos was only supposed to be. He was like, I want a 6-form Barbatos, because I haven't seen many customs of this Barbatos. Like everybody's doing the 4th form and all that stuff. The P band that just came out. I want this to look very close to a metal build, or something about. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll do that. He sent payment. I got started, and eventually it evolved more and more into maybe I should give him the option of switching over to the 4th form, and it's something I proposed, and he was like, oh yeah, and I was like, just fair warning, this is going to take extra work because not only am I now doing different, I'm doubling my workload here because of the different parts and all that stuff. And he was perfectly fine with it, and I was compensated fairly, and now here we are. He seems quite happy with it. So.
Oh yeah, that was dope, dude.
I think Manny's right. I gotta extend the neck peg.
Mm-hmm.
Manny.
Ding it, Manny.
John Lynn wants you to smile for her.
John Lim, I'll have to ask you to fuck off.
Kindly.
Just remember, there's no time limits on commissions.
No, John Lim will talk. Send me a DM and we'll figure out pricing.
Dancing for fucking Pabs is dancing for nickels now.
Nickels.
Listen, I've got a mortgage to pay for. Okay, I got shits to do. I gotta work on the basement. I don't want it to be lonely and cold and dank.
Oh man, I wish I lived in the fucking area, man. I'd be over there in my free time building you a basement.
I was looking into converting that crawl space and just digging it out to see how much it would cost. Somebody quoted me $90,000.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I was like, what? Excuse me?
Get the fuck out of here.
How many zeros?
90,000. Do they know? They know it's a ghost down there, and like they gotta exercise. Get the fuck out of here with your 90,000. Eat my hole.
$1,000. I was like, wow.
Wow. That's a lot of fucking money.
I was like, okay, well.
Contracting prices are a little wild right now. That's like the norm. Like, and people are so busy that they just throw some stupid number at you that he doesn't want to do that job, but he's like, for $90,000, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, that crawl space isn't going to be used for shit. So I'm wondering, I'm like, well, why don't I just dig out the fucking soil, add some cement in there, and flatten it out? And
you could totally do that.
There are things that you could do. You just have to keep getting it inspected to make sure that it's copacetic.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, I have to add supports and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's easy. I've done it, and it's easy. You've built plenty of shit. You just change the materials you're using and the scale.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I don't know. It's something I want to look into, but right now my wife is like, "Oh, backsplash! Oh, new put." I was like, "Oh, okay, all right. Oh, pergola. Right. Oh, okay."
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, this man shows violence.
Goodness, Jay, you have the link. Join into the thing.
Yeah, right now.
Same with you, Colin. I remember that I spoke with Colin. We spoke with Colin at least at the end of the show, the after show on the chill. And so I threw Colin out an invite. If you want to come join into the foray, Colin, you're welcome to come and hang out.
Yeah.
Can we get a look at those hashtag Pabs hands?
Absolutely.
What do you want to see about him, mate? Come on.
That man's touching himself right now.
Very soft. SAWFT. Soft. They're very kindly. Like I
Look at those stout potato digging fingers. It is the English in you.
I left it back in Manchester.
Yeah. What up, Julius Dembski? How the heck are you, man?
What it do, Julius?
Hello.
Hello.
And that's Lofi J's response. He'd be dead already if she was
Lo-fi.
Lo-fi. Sorry, Lo-fi. I didn't see the dash.
Yo, yeah, she gave up coffee, man. We getting fucking half-ass John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. Half calf. Jay's gone half calf.
I'm surprised, John Lynn, you're not here tonight. What's up?
She tired as shit. She ain't fucking no caffeine in her brain.
So this is a different neck, right?
Oh.
Than some of the other ones? Not like that, Julio.
Edward Leonard says Lowe's charged my sister-in-law $600 to change her sink out, and it took me 15 minutes to do mine.
Shit.
Yeah.
They will do that. Like they will take full advantage if you don't understand.
Well, it's kind of taking advantage. What they do when they do that is they have to charge labor, right? And it's not probably a single person. They probably had to charge 2 guys labor. So you're going to get $200 per guy per day. Right?
They're also all their things are set points. They're not even like man hours. It's just a flat rate that like a sink costs $600.
Right, or whatever. Like, and then those guys don't even make that money. Like, they make like less, or like half of that, or less than half of the money that they get charged to pay for it. Plus, you got materials and stuff. And then what they do is they cover all the equipment. They do the good job. They seal it all because it's insured. If it fucks off, you can go to Lowe's and be like, "Hey, Lowe's, your shit fucked off.
Hey,
now
Lowe's,
fix it." So then they have to come back and fix it, and they can't charge you for fixing it because it's some shit that they fucking did, right? Don't
make me Mark Wahlberg up in here. Hello, 911. Lowe's overcharged me $600 to change my sink.
That's all I'm saying from the end of the like being the guy that makes the thing that goes into the house. That's
I get it.
making things that go inside of things.
I don't do that. I don't do that anymore, but I almost went to go and work at Macy's today. Almost.
What?
Yep. My prior employer hit me up and was like, "Yeah, there was this thing here at Macy's that we went and there was some like leftover paint on some rust finish, and they needed someone to go in and like blast off the marks." And then add a patina or a rusting agent to it to allow the material to rust.
Yeah.
I'm not building right now either. So if you want to jump in, man. Or unless
No one cares, Shay. It's not just about building. Like I haven't built a damn. I've talked about stuff and I've fiddled around with this little weird neck. I gotta make that bigger. How the am I gonna do that?
I can't take my model apart, so I'm not even building. I'm deconstructing.
Paul's like, fuck, I don't want to set up my rig in Prime.
Yes. Okay.
You could. So you probably have you sanded any of the surfaces at all?
Yeah, they're just. It's just when you scribe against it, you just can't see where you've scribed. If that makes sense. Like it's not that I can't see the part, or it's that clear that.
No.
As you're scribing into it, especially because you're scribing and now you're making, white, shavings basically. Let's call it that. It gets even harder to see what the hell it is you're doing.
Hey, Colin.
Hey, what up, Colin?
What's up, guys?
Hi, Colin. Craig.
How's it going tonight?
Colin's been in the green room for 30 minutes.
He literally, dude had 0.3 seconds, 0.30 seconds, and I dropped him in. Colin, Paul, Colin.
Nice to meet you, man.
So the running joke of the evening is 30 minutes, everyone.
Everything's 30 minutes.
Jay says she might poop in. And Weefy Lofi. Oh, Chris Collins. Man, Chris, I gotta send you this. Gear dog. It's staring me. Give me the stink eye. It's right there. Sorry, man.
Tell it to stop.
Nah, it's not going to.
Stop. Oh, stop staring at me.
Pebs, stop. I want you to stop, Pebs. This guy for 30 minutes.
Edward Leonard says, I get it, but that's ridiculous. But doctors don't even make that per hour, never mind per half hour.
Oh, true.
Truth, man. He's right.
Yep.
Ridiculous pricing.
Those are some prices.
Yep.
I'll do it for $5.99.
Yo,
I'll bring my own cock.
Kyle said he'd do it for a vegan cookie. I was like, deal.
Deal.
He must be very
You know what I used to joke around. Vegan cookies are just like the you just when you take a 2x4 and you have to true the end of it and you cut like 1/8 of an inch off of the 2x4. That's a vegan cookie. It's a little slice of wood.
Why?
Why? Tell me why.
Because.
Okay. Why?
That's what you get. That's what you get.
Can't fight that logic.
There's no logic. That's all bullshit.
It's science, bro.
That's all bullshit, my friend. It's me, Brian.
Yeah, you only speak science and magic.
I do actually speak a lot of science. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good
big fan of science. Oh gosh, if this was only as easy as the fucking Zaku neck was.
Yeah.
This is a yes, right?
The magic of the display multi-directional table vice.
Ooh.
Holding up this damn thing at an angle so you guys can see it.
Pabs.
Go buy me one, Pabs.
Pabs, you're making my pants tight.
Vice grip type.
Display type.
Display type.
No, do you really like that? It's like a really good vice.
It's really good, man. Like so. Yeah. I'm gonna be so you know in an effort to be not a fucking business show. So if you guys don't know, this design is not exclusive to Display.
Yeah.
So Mr. Hobby has a similar vice.
Yeah.
So if you guys can find that, because I know this thing is very hard to find right now, it's about the same price.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I only buy a Display one if they do a Pabs edition.
Purple.
Let me send a message real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey man, some dude in New York wants Pabs colored multi-directional vice.
So, dude, you tell them my name, all right?
Tell them I want it now.
Dude,
it's like the Star-Lord situation all over. Star-Lord, man, come on.
You know.
If they have any questions, tell them he paid Lowe's $600 to put in a sink.
I would say though, speaking on the Star-Lord thing, when at the very end when he's like Star-Lord, he's like, finally. I love that moment.
Oh, look at that, Steve! What up, dude? He says they got them at Galactic.
Buy me one, Steve. I'll give you hugs and kisses.
Hell yeah. No, yeah. Galactic is super awesome. I just used earlier today my David 550.
Ooh. I got like 10 Gaia paints in front of me from Galactic.
Yes, that's right. Paul got some good shit from Galactic.
You got that goo.
That goo.
All sorts of golds.
I'm telling you, man, Eldrin Gold will change your life.
Which one is it?
Eldrin Gold.
Eldrin Gold. I didn't get Eldrin Gold. I got what is this one called?
That's Eldrin Gold right there from Chuchamunga or whatever your name is.
I got EX Gold, Bright Gold. What's this one? Pearl Gold. The Pearl Gold's interesting. I wouldn't paint like a whole kit like this, but it's a really cool little accent color.
Let me see if I can show you guys. So this is that's currently
fluorescent pink.
So this is Star Bright Gold. I know it's gonna be fucking. Oh my god, it's so washed out.
Right.
So here is let's see here. Here's a Star Bright Silver, right? Using their what do you call this thing, man? Their metal master thinner, and it makes the filament. Yeah, it makes the filament super thin and super small, so you don't get that weird flaky kind of thing that you know when you get whenever you use metallics. Like for example,
that implies that it's their carrier that makes the paint flaky versus the actual pigment itself, because usually it's dictated by the size of the pigment within the paint versus
Of
the
course.
carrier. And if you thin it, then that means that it's either melting the pigment, which is crazy but awesome at the same time and fantastical. I like it. Or that the carrier is what causes the.
Yeah, so you see the
You see a little bit of flaky,
big,
yeah, you can.
the big flaky on the blue. This is
Yeah,
which
you
is
see a little
moto
bit of-
right here.
Yeah, you see a tooth on it. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
moto. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the moto. So you can see like the differences in
Gotcha.
in sizes right there.
Is that's over Moto's Constance Black, or what is that?
This is off their gloss. Yeah, their spray consistency black. Yeah.
Yeah, Consistency Black. Sorry, Consistency Black. Sorry, I mispronounced that.
It is what it is.
Hey, man, I call it out. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I like it. I'd rather be right than wrong.
I usually tell people, hey, I'm not Wong. It's Chris.
It's a little short for Wong.
A little short for Wong.
Let me tell you guys something real quick, okay? I met Tom Cruise in real life. Really nice man. I went to the Last Samurai premiere back in
Oh man,
2000. Oh god, that was a long time ago.
I'm not lying. I've seen that movie. I own that movie, and I have seen it like 24 times.
It's a beautiful movie, but yeah, he stayed out. He stayed out the line and greeted everybody and all that stuff. I'm taller than Tom Cruise.
You're taller than Drake as well.
Better looking for you.
Yeah, Drake. You know, the rapper Drake. You're taller than Drake. Which means you're taller than.
Is Drake short?
Yeah, Drake's real short. It means you're
I'm
taller
also-
than Jake from State Farm as well.
You know who else I'm taller than?
Zoltan. And Tim, Charles Mecca.
Also, Tim, yes.
I love StreamYards. Like, so if you have like the StreamYard, whatever, I can turn on those green lights behind me and kill this light, and it like works. It just makes it work.
It's like,
And,
that's
like,
a green screen behind you.
it pushes real. I am chef's kiss. That shit is fucking. That's how you get. That's how you get Pabs as a hot rod. So you get Pabs as Zoltan. Let's see what Colin's working on over here. I saw his chopper for a half a second. What you working on, man?
I'm still working on the collar. Where are we here?
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of the collar around the Gyaradoga. So I just built it up with some styrene and then added some plate, did some scribing on it. And now I'm just kind of adding notches at the front here, just some floating notches.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Good shit.
It's snapped it though, hey. But
yeah, typical.
yeah.
What kind of cement are you using by chance?
Extra thin, just the Tamiya stuff.
Oh, it's Mia. Interesting.
Yeah. It should be okay though, because I should be able to fix it eventually here.
You can just fuse it. Yeah, that's no big
And the
deal.
plate I put on it, it actually broke underneath of it, so it'll be at least something that it can fuse it to a little bit, and just wait until the end, because I'm probably going to break it a bunch of times if I try to fix it now. So,
That makes sense.
Yeah, I break stuff all the time. It's not about breaking it; it's about being able to fix it. The real deal is like nothing is broken. You can always fix it. Just don't get discouraged and just try and find a solution for your problem.
So, sometimes they call him bro breaker.
shouldn't be too bad either. There's actually clearance on the backside to build it up if I had to, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I'm always adding in, and I'm always adding in little bits and pieces because there's a lot of voids that they engineer into the kits. So yeah, I'm always adding little like noodle bits to help glue things together. I think I got a good idea about this, but I have to cut this thing into 3 pieces.
Woo.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Couldn't you just do it in 2? I did that to the camphor.
I couldn't because, and I'll tell you why. There's the meridian. Well, I lost it. The meridian on that thing, right? The central mark. That is what locks in the height of the collar. Okay. So what I'm running into right now is that I don't like not just the height of the head, but it's the distance of the head from the apex of like pivot, right? The pivot. So that meridian is kind of that apex. So if I keep the meridian static, which means the collar, because the collar is restricting, the collar has like a scoop in the back, which aligns to a little peg in the fucking back of the head. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Thank you, Bandit. So there's that, and then there's parts where it's recessed within the collar on the top of the torso. So these things are all like not jiving, and what I want to do is like stretch those points out to remove that point of inflection, the interaction point in the center that's causing trouble, and like remove it from the equation. I'll probably have to add like probably add just a couple mils to it, but it'll probably help more than I think it will. And if not, I'll just add more. But I'm gonna use my jeweler saw because I love my jeweler saw for cutting. It's done me right so much, you do me right.
Let's see. What up, Jay Santos? Brandon B's asking, where is my javelin, Pabs? Up Tim's bottom is where that's at right now. And then Typhurious Ricardo says, does anyone not break parts? If you haven't watched Zach's or Ariel's interview with me, I'll let you in on a little secret. I break at least one piece of every build I do. I've broken a piece off this Barbatos and nobody's fucking seen it yet. So
we never will. We never will.
Yeah. Yeah, you break it or whatever.
Break it, you buy it.
You bought
I
it.
showed this on another stream. I'll show it again. This is a notorious thing for breaking thin styrene, Mr. Cement, right?
Yeah.
So I've tried to use this to quickly adhere very, very thin sheet of styrene. Like I have some example right here. 1 second.
Look at this. Never broken apart.
Look at this master baits. I mean, master builder Miguel over here. I've actually never broken apart.
I'm lying, bro.
Oh, my sweet, sweet summer child. Well, like this stuff, right? So this is sheet, right? It's pretty decent size, but it's also like super duper fucking thin. Try to use this to like super fast adhere tiny little parts to try and just get some very like subtle detailing, and it just turns it into a brittle dust pile. It's sad because it works so fast that it dehydrates the plastic. Not only does it make it liquid, but then it dehydrates that shit so fast that it doesn't even have a chance to adhere. It is crazy. However, when you're working on a traditional model, and I said this on, I think, one of the last streams, you're working on a traditional model and you're trying to soften an edge that you would like cut with a file or a saw or something like that, this will work to soften that edge. So.
See.
Okay. Thanks, man.
I'll drink to that.
You know what? You know what? He right. No, acting like he's not right. He's right.
Me to my core. Z broke you to your core. Well, you know what, Miguel? To us, it's a fail.
It's wrong side.
It's a.
To me, it's a fail.
Listen, for anybody who bought that T-shirt, okay, I'm gonna say this right now. If you guys want, you can put an apostrophe.
He's gonna send you an iron-on apostrophe.
Oh shit!
Okay. John Lynn messaged 2 minutes ago. I apologize, John Lynn.
What up, Jay?
She's been messaging.
Actually, you guys, you want to know one thing? Pabs did break something, and it was my heart.
Shut up!
I came in here with good intentions. Not causing trouble.
I had credits and receipts for Friday night, gentlemen. Last Friday.
Oh. I'm still sleeping on the couch for that one, everyone.
The resin couch.
I say I'm still suffering from that, but twice in a white moon.
Yeah, about that. Just saying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Carbon Footprint says what? Julio knows that sound.
Yep.
Listen, how many people are watching right now?
Holy cow. 19 we have, I think, active watching.
19 people. Oh no.
Z just said, oh no.
This is why you'll never have an empire like me, Pabs.
Never.
The Z
Yeah.
Empire.
Senpai.
What up, Z?
I just wanted to jump
Did you
on.
say Simpire? You said
A
Simpire.
Simpire. No, that's for Simpro, not me. Yo, what is that? I haven't been watching the last 15 minutes, but why is Miguel crying?
Fuck you then. What now?
Made him cry,
Why?
man.
Why is Miguel crying? Because I made him famous?
Wait, what? Miguel's not actually crying.
He says the pain still lingers. But I really wanted to jump on because I wanted to let Brandon know I'm open for commissions, currently have none.
Beauty.
And mine are actually really special. They never get finished. So, like, whenever I die, you could say I have one of his unfinished pieces.
Originals.
Original.
Versi into perpetuity. I'm gonna say this again, Steve, Z's apprentice. This shit is the fucking dope. I love this. Thank you.
Bomb.
So Edward Leonard says, I haven't been building Gundam lately. I have been doing a bunch of other stuff. Oh, before that. Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
We're gonna see what's up with Edward. Yeah. What's up,
Loki's Z has been growing.
Look at this, man. You're almost as big as your freaking dad, dude.
He is big.
For 30 minutes.
That's right.
Yeah.
When are you gonna give him the people's elbow?
What did you? He had a
We got a PS5.
He got a PS5.
What?
Wow.
I think he knew that. I think you told him that. But he got a cavity fill today.
Only one? That's
This
Yo,
man-
I
this
wish
man
I
loved
had a
this game.
cavity so that Z could buy me a PS5.
Word up.
Habs, next time I see you, I'll tell you what, I'll just knock a tooth out. And then,
Then Z can buy me a PS5. I'm there.
Boom.
no, and then we'll just call it even.
Boom.
I'll go get a colonoscopy.
Oh, man. You're the best, lowercase. Man, what a good guy.
He went to go get something to show you guys. I don't know what it is.
I trust him, man. He's such a good-hearted little dude, man.
But he won't share his PS5.
Well,
Oh.
obviously.
I wouldn't share my PS5
Yes, he
either.
will.
Oh, wow.
You got the remote.
Yo, I'll share it on camera.
Yeah, can,
That's such a big controller.
can Brian or Chris or Julio
Hi,
or
Miriam.
Paul or Colin or Jay borrow that?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yo, it's
Well,
the
thank
Papluence. The Papluence just goes all over Libertyville.
That is,
right.
that
right.
is very,
Very
kind
cool.
of you, lowercase.
Very
You're the
cool.
fucking best, bruv.
And you can also use the PS4 headphones with the PS5.
Yeah.
You know, I already got a PS4 that all these wonderful people and your dad sent to me that I haven't set up because I'm a schlub.
PS4.
I have a PS4 too, but we disconnected because we have to disconnect the PS4 to play the PS5.
Yeah, they had the PS4 went straight in the trash when the PS5 showed up.
Yeah. Don't need that
Straight up.
And you can put your PS4 games in the PS5.
Good.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
That's right.
That's the best.
Yeah. We only ran out of HDMI ports, so we only have 4. And I was like, which one do I sacrifice? The Switch, Apple TV, or the PS4? The PS4.
Yeah, the fork's gotta go.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So my PS4 did this weird thing. Whenever I would play my PS5, I would turn off the PS5 after I'm done. PS4 would then turn itself on. It's like, oh, I'm ready. Are you ready for me now? Too? Like,
Oh,
I could still have a go.
oh, that is
it's heartbreaking.
Are you done?
very heartbreaking. Yeah,
No?
dude, that's like a Disney film. Jeez.
So I told him, the plan was samurai. What up? Yo, what up, Julius? So I told this guy, hey, you know what? Everyone is talking about what they're doing and their models and stuff. But when we're off the air, then you can jump on and hang out with me. And he goes, okay, sure. And the minute I come in, he shows up.
I'm here. I'm here now.
Right? The TV, I can't, dude. I've got kids, so I can't unplug just the TV. Like, I can't give up the cable. The cable's got to keep going. Like,
that's a hard no on the cable.
Right? Yeah. Especially when, you know, like, did you hear that?
I wish I could cut the cord, but we watch hockey and Rangers have fucking blackout. So you can't watch the Rangers.
Oh, the Rangers. That's
Right. So you can't watch because we're Rangers fans. So you can't watch.
My favorite is the red one.
The red one. I told Julio that I'm a Knicks fan for a little while, and he said that's not how it works.
Nah.
The green one's cool too because he has the gold shield, and the dagger with the flute. But the red one, he's the cool dude.
Yo, I would not.
Ranger. What's up with that?
I would not associate myself with the Queen right now. That interview, bro. Yo, did you guys hear this? So during the interview, they had this Christopher Knight collection patio furniture that they were sitting on. Immediately after the interview, it sold out completely worldwide.
Wow.
You're fucking kidding me. That is mad.
Is that the influence of Harry and Meghan, or the influence of the Big O? The Big O.
Harpo?
Yeah.
My PS5 turns off different.
Yeah, we know.
My PS5 turns off different.
It turns off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does turn off, right?
And it turns on differently too.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
It turns on like the PS4.
Yes.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very cool, man.
I'm jealous.
And the PS4 turns off differently too.
Okay. All right, let's just sit here. Let's let everybody else talk. Let's sit here and watch, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I can
God.
hear my wife making a drink.
Look, check it out. Zordon has a V-fin.
There he is.
Hold up. I dropped him. There he is.
Wow.
No.
I need alpha. I need teenagers with attitude. Also, look at my V-fin.
Look at this fit, Alpha.
A background.
Look, this car has a V-fin now.
Hold up.
The fourth. My God.
Oh, Pabs. I have a saved photo, my friend, on my phone. Why is it like that? Of you, you freaking wild man. As your head on the fucking truck.
That man was a car, dude. He's a transformer.
Look, Babs, it's a car, honey. And I went and showed my wife because I thought it was hilarious. She was just looking at me like with a blank stare, just kind of like.
Steve says, that's a truck, Pabs. Listen, it's got 4 wheels, an engine. It's a fucking car.
He likes to call it an automobile because of the Queen's English.
An auto.
Look what I have.
What do you have? Oh, wow.
The bonnet.
Yo, can I have
Oh,
it?
there.
A water bottle.
That's very useful. That's very useful, those kids, man. You gotta hydrate whenever you're playing the PS5. You get on punch.
That's right.
It's time for some H2.
That's his power. That's his game juice.
No, I'm a gamer.
He's a gamer.
Oh my lord! My goodness! Be careful with that.
Gamer.
Super gamer.
A super gamer.
Careful.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That you have to be careful because these things are recorded for posterity. So eventually, this will come back to haunt you. I assure you.
John Lynn, Brandon has a question for you.
Bye, I'm gonna play.
Bye.
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 No, Brandon. I haven't had a chance. I've been really busy the past week to try out any painting. And plus, I don't have anything to paint.
What happened to the hot rolls?
I need to get paint for my airbrush.
Needle?
What do you need? Needle?
The compressor.
No compressor. I gotta get me one of those. I am sorry,
So
everyone.
use it-
I am doing schoolwork.
Oh, sure. And you don't have the caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm doing schoolwork, and my brain's doo-doo right now.
All the
It's
time.
unfair. It's unfair.
All the time, John Lynn. Don't just blame it on now.
No people doing work
You're not-
related
you're
to
not
school
wrong,
will be
Julio.
deprived of caffeine. Just
I
saying.
used some brushes.
What?
What brushes are those?
I used those MadWorks ones, I think.
What?
Godman ones? Whatever the ones that come with the
Hold
cat.
up.
If
I'll
I
show
have
you the brush Brandon's talking about.
Excuse me.
He sent me some really
Wait,
nice
here we go.
brushes
There we go. Oh, very nice.
to
Later,
do
guys.
graffiti style stuff with.
Oh, that's so good. I need to get me some longer bristled brushes.
But one day, mainly probably in the summertime,
Oh.
I will have enough time. I'm gonna get a compressor and I'm gonna do all the fucking Haros.
Oh,
Word
All
to
the
your
Haros.
mother.
okay.
Except for you, Peg. You don't get the word to my mother. I don't want to talk to you.
Word to your mother.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Good night, guy. Good night, guy.
Work at 3 a.m.
Yeah, he worked some crazy shifts.
It'll happen, man.
Sheesh. Rough.
You guys like to see the front and the back cover of the
It's not that kind of
Simpro
show, Pebs.
assembly
Yeah.
assembly guide?
No.
Well, don't you're not even
I want-
looking. So who gives a shit what you
I'd
have?
like
I'm
that.
looking now. I'm looking now.
Oh, then I ain't showing it. Then don't worry about it.
Good. Fine.
I'd like that
Sure.
vice.
So much hostility. God damn.
I did not start this, but I am fixing this.
I ain't smiling for shit.
You don't.
One second.
Damn.
I am big man.
You can't be big mad. You're not big.
Neither are you, Jonathan. You have no room to talk. You got no room to talk. You're not big either. You're 4 foot
I'm
nothing.
probably taller. Pab,
4
you're like
foot
5'5".
nothing. 4 foot
I'm 4
nothing.
foot nothing. You're 3 foot nothing.
And no.
Come at me with your British ass.
You wish you had this.
You know,
Austin.
forget doing a talk show about the Queen. I want to go on and do a talk show about Pabs.
Nah, you ain't got the time.
I got the time. I'll make the time.
Nah, you ain't got the time.
I'll take this.
Nah,
Yeah,
you ain't got the
Pabs.
time, fam. You ain't got
You
the
ain't
time.
got the time either. You ain't. I thought you got
Nah, you
permission.
ain't
You
got the
gotta do.
time, darling.
We're the
darling,
Twin
listen, you ain't got
Towers.
the time.
Pabs, we're the
Listen,
Twin Towers.
Listen, darling, you ain't got the
All
time.
right. So, what is going on? Why are you guys fighting?
Pabs knows.
Jonathan asked me to smile, and I said no.
Yeah, that's not a request that can be granted easily.
Yeah.
In my book, that's a threat. Somebody asks you to smile on the street, you smack them in the mouth.
I came in here being polite and not my normal
Julio,
self.
please do not go
And
to
this is what I get.
Listen,
And this is what I get.
I
you
gave
gotta
this
blame
girl so much help on so many things, and the disrespect this woman gives me.
I think it's kind of like what you reap what you sow. You've told everyone to catch hands, and now they're trying to make
You
make
got
that
the
happen.
one person. You got the one person who never gets mad.
Pab, you get mad all the time.
No, this is me mad.
He's talking about Paul.
Yeah, me.
And I say catch hands in a loving, friendly way.
Nah,
Sometimes you just
no,
have to
no,
fight your friends.
No. Now you got to reap what you sow.
All right.
Hey, listen, guys. I wanted to say hi to Colin since I jumped on. I didn't have a chance to say hello. So hello. all this bickering. God, my freaking ears. Whoa.
What's he playing? Z?
He's playing Just Dance.
Oh, what? Just Dance?
Yeah, Just Dance 2019.
But in all honesty, for everyone in the audience, I absolutely love tabs.
No, it's too late, darling. No. The backpedaling ain't gonna work today, darling. No.
I'm stuck on the racing couch, am I? No, but I do adore tabs. He is the racing wizard.
No present couch. No couch for you.
That would be the most uncomfortable couch on the man.
Oh man.
Yeah,
it's
this
just
is
made out of like. It's just
Stefan, I'm not throwing
together,
hands
like,
to you because I don't want to throw hands to you. You might catch me, and we can't be having that. You know how long it took the doctor to unglue your ass?
You know what he does to possums.
Hit me with a card, please. Pay my student loans.
Hey, later, Julius.
Oh, hi, Julius.
I don't think
I
that's
had
how
to do FAFSA.
PSC.
I had to do FAFSA. Hit me with
man,
your card. I'm gonna sue you or pay off my student loans.
Oh, Miguel, am I trying to get sponsored? Yes, I am trying to get sponsored.
By who?
Anyone will give me free stuff. I see a lot of people out there getting shit tons of free stuff weekly, and I'm sad about
me,
that.
G.
I want free stuff.
Excuse me, G.
Hey, listen, Jay.
I send you free stuff.
I mean, that's nice of you, and I appreciate that. But I mean, like, a lot.
That's not how it's done.
No, that's exactly how it's done. I've seen the posts.
I've seen the post.
Oh my dear.
Yeah, Brandon, your free stuff is right here, bro. So you guys gotta. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Like, I've been trying to find boxes to fit things in, so they can actually go out. Because even earlier in the week, I bought a model from one of our buddies, and he sent it out. And then after I got it, he goes, "Bro, that cost me as much as you paid me for the model."
Jesus,
because of the way he packed it. So he just used a really big box, and I'm trying not to do that. So I was trying to wrap up a headset and a keyboard earlier, and I couldn't. Out of the 3 big boxes I have, none of them would actually fit because of the odd shape of the keyboard, and then the odd shape of the box for the headset. I literally cut up boxes and just wrapped them around both of the things in one package, so it looks like a rectangle oblong kind of a shape on top of a really long rectangle shape, kind of glued and taped together.
Okay, it doesn't matter what shape it is.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't care what shape it is, as long as it's not going to be super heavy and weird.
Yeah,
but yeah. So literally, Brandon, do you want to take a look at it? I have it right here. Both of your things to go out, and I have Santos's kit as well here to go out. So they will be going out. Plus, I wish I can show you guys. Like, I'm in the middle of this huge mess that I've created over the week and a half on my table. That is the source of anxiety for me. And until one more piece comes in the mail for me to set up my lighting, I cannot undo anything. So, like, if you see this guy here, like,
whoa,
this will.
Oh,
that's a beehive.
That's amazing.
It's a soft box. They'll get attached to this big other light I got, and they'll go up here. So I'm waiting for more parts to show up, and I can not look like this. And then I'll clean up all
like
this.
Normal? But you look normal.
No, I don't want
now.
to look normal. I want to look like an influencer so I can get free shit.
Z, you already look like
that's part of the equation.
I'm just saying.
It's all in the lighting. All in the
All
lighting.
you need to do is put a bunch of post-it notes with the people's names up on the wall behind you.
Speaking of, yeah, that's a great shirt, Paul.
Pabs is going to send me the apostrophe for the S. I'm just going to iron it on. Or I might have some whiteout here. I have like the whiteout, the tape whiteout.
Yeah, man.
I do believe when I said it, there was definitely like a long apostrophe there. 'Cause I'm sure there was
Yeah, the exact words were kudos for trying.
but to me,
I think no, but then you go, but like I think it's obvious that to me it's a fail. That was the exact words.
but there was
You
no
didn't hear
comma.
that. It just.
It was like, it's Bob. We had a baby. It's a boy.
I mean, if anything, yeah. If anything, it's missing the hyphen between the S and the A.
Right.
It's a fail.
It's a fail.
Yeah, like they're wrong
It's just-
punctuation completely.
I
You know
decided
nothing of East Coast dialect.
I decided to go for aesthetic over literacy. Okay.
Yeah, we like the way it looked. And besides, nobody uses any of that stuff anymore. Punctuations.
Text message. Really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so essay. It's so
These children use emojis these days.
Yeah.
It's like as a teacher trying to
Good night, Brandon.
like
Yeah.
Later, bro.
Hey, later,
someone was
Brandon.
asking, Michael, you have not missed resin news yet. That's not happening yet.
it hasn't happened yet, but it will.
It will.
Because we're 20 minutes late.
Yeah. No resin news.
You know what's fucked up about that is I looked at the thing and it said like 9:04, and the next time I looked at it, it said 9:17, and I was just like, "How did I lose 13 minutes? How did I lose 13?
We were having fun, man.
I know, but you can lose like you can lose 2, you can lose 5. 13
I drew a paint.
of an hour.
Oh, you want to show them your painting?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Look at
anyway,
paintings.
before I was so rudely interrupted, let me let me show you guys the the front and the back covers for the instruction manual.
Oh, Pat, before you start, little man's got one more thing. He's back for show and tell.
Let's do
Today,
it.
he made a painting.
Mm.
I love it.
Strokes, bro.
Are these
It
great?
is up for sale. It's up for sale on my IG and my link tree. $500 starting bid.
Oh, yeah.
So it's his first painting. So whoever buys this,
That was my mom.
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's
I
really
like
cool.
it.
I like the
blue paint and green and dark green paint.
Okay, good job.
I love the
I like
subtle
it.
mise en garde of the blue and the shading on.
Yeah. And look, he just threw it in the basket. Hey, get it out there, put it back over there.
Away with you.
Good.
Served your purpose.
Wow.
Yeah. He's like, get out of my face. Anyways.
I do that
No,
to my paintings all the time, please.
What'd you say, Jim?
I do that to my paintings all the time. In the trash basket with you, good.
Oh, that's beautiful, Pabs. It
Thanks, man.
It reminds me of other studios doing shit like this.
That's what he wants.
Yeah, it's fucking great. It really
So
is.
obviously, it's gonna be letter size, but it's gonna be folded in half. So this is the back right here, and then this is the front.
Hell yeah, dude.
So I'm trying to get this done hopefully in the next couple of days because he's been waiting for a long time, and people have been asking when this thing is releasing. So I have to.
Yeah,
I might have
you
to
really went
make
hard on that
it
Magnum, dude.
help me make my instructions for my.
Oh please, yeah, I would love to do
Yeah.
that, man. Let me know.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I'm down because I am a slacker and I suck at that stuff. So cool.
The thing with me is I love doing this stuff. So I mean,
Hell yeah, man!
it's
No,
just a fun thing to
absolutely.
do.
I would love to employ you. Cool, we'll talk.
It looks fucking great, my guy. It really does.
Wow.
I really love that Magnum. You went hard on it.
Thank you, sir. While we have the screen share, should we do some resumes?
Oh
I
shit.
think we should maybe do some resin, dude.
Wait, hold on. Before I do, let me stop sharing real quick. Let me stop sharing real quick. I have some personal information on that screen.
Oh.
Let's not do that. Let's not show that.
One thing that we can talk about is how, if you got wait, where the hell? Oh, I'm not doing it right. I am really not doing it right.
Let me say this much. Yu Zhao Land is a big influence in terms of like how he wants the thing to look.
Oh, your
And-
client. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants it to look like kind of that quality. So, okay.
Yo, have y'all thought about packaging?
I don't think he has.
You should do like that. That box.
Yeah, that flip open top box.
Oh, dude, Pat, you should totally do like packaging with, like how you showed you that. Remember, I showed you that super racist dark eye circle eye commercial with my face on it.
Jesus Christ.
It should be like it's a fail. We should put Miguel's face on it and be like, "Don't be this guy."
What I'm going to do, and you guys can look for it because I will definitely do this, is I'm going to have each and every single one of your faces in the instruction manual very subtly that anyone can barely see unless you're looking for it.
Jesus Christ.
All of you.
Super background.
It's all of yous.
All the yous guys.
You're a liar.
All of yous.
You're a liar.
Or like candid shots of us as looking at the model, like building it on random pages.
That's true. You can also do that.
It's got to be screen grabs, like horrible screen grabs from live streams.
Ryan, what were you going to talk about?
What?
You said you forgot. You said while we wait, we can talk about, and then you just.
Oh no! I was just gonna like throw up a talk about the Critiqual submissions, and I was gonna throw up the Critiqual builds banner, which I did for a half second, but
for
the Buildoff.
Do you guys want
and for submissions, because we've got the show and we've got a handful of submissions for the next couple of shows and a couple of things lined up, but the more the merrier, ultimately.
Right. Absolutely. So we have, like as Brian says, we have enough for a couple of episodes, but once those dry out, we can't do the show because there's no submissions. So if you guys have builds or work in progresses or something you want to feature and show off and talk about what you've done, you're very proud of, whether it's Gundam or any other kind of model kit, send it our way and we'll make sure people see it. And it'll be really cool.
Yeah, it's Macross March, guys. I've got one I'm going to quickly snap up and try to do something with, here.
Nice.
If you're building on something like this, working on something like this, you're going to finish it up in March, right? Hopefully, submit it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's great.
We would love to branch out. Yeah, I got
a shit for you.
Sean Wiles, he did the that Land Rover for last episode, and that was such a beautiful,
gorgeous
piece.
Yeah, pretty soon I'm going to be. Let me get over to it. It's up here.
Yeah, I got to submit the Butcher. And what have I done recently? What have I done?
You can submit your Butcher.
Yeah, I'm saying the Butcher. What else have I done? Anything after that?
You snapped up a dendrobium.
What?
You snapped up a dendrobium.
You want to fucking?
I'm gonna start working on this soon.
Oh yeah, the Ramos rod.
Let me take the full screen for a half a
second. Right back.
Good old monogram, right? This guy right here, Tom Daniel. Love this guy's designs. He does like the wild rat rod, hot rod stuff. That was produced by Monogram. He did like 80 designs or something. If you saw like the crazy garbage truck with the surfboards on the side and the rock band playing in the back, that's his design. If you saw like the paddy wagon, that's like a souped out chopper with like these crazy dudes on it with like a big ass header on the front and all these blowers and shit, like that's his fucking design. Cool ass shit. So I recently watched some YouTube videos and got like that squirrel. I saw the squirrel. I was like, squirrel! And I had to go and like buy myself a Ramos rod. It's really cool. It has like 2 dead ass Germans in it, which is hype as fuck, and then like a cool engine compartment and stuff, which I think is really, really cool and quirky and fun. I'm gonna have a lot of fun building it because it's just like something different, and it's good to build traditional models.
Hell yeah.
Ages 12 and up.
Hero148 is asking, did he do Ratfink?
No, Ratfink is himself. What is that guy's name? I can't remember, but yeah.
I can't remember right now, and I've built all the models.
No, he's So I've done some other like weirdos and like funzo models. I did this one. We talked about it. It's really fucking dirty, and I apologize. But I did this little like hot rod. Make myself bigger too.
Oh,
This
Ed
is a
Roth.
hot rod mod. Yeah, Ed Roth. Thank you. So yeah, this was one that a coupe that I converted into like a pickup truck, like a Woody with and like I made some tailpipes and some taillights and stuff like that and all this stuff. I talked about this. Gosh, I don't remember, somewhere off stream I think for a while. But this is a lot of fun. And
it was with me and Julio.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So then you can see, like, it's so hard. All right, because I was talking skin tones, because this is the first time I painted flesh, even though it's
What's up, James?
necrotic flesh. But yeah, so this was like one of my earlier. Oh, look at that guy! You can see him in there. This is like probably one of the first figgies I did. This egg is made out of like a polystyrene ball, like one of those expanded balls that you can buy at Michael's, and I like carved it to shape and covered it in epoxy putty and then like sanded it as smooth as I could and gave it the best gold finish. It's not very gold. Gives me like a Willy Wonka golden egg kind of feel, but I'm okay with that, really. I like the way that the grill turned out, though. It looks pretty good, right? This is all custom. The whole grill, this is all scratch built. All these fenders and shit, this is all scratch built. These fucking headlights and shit, that's all scratch built. A bunch of the engine details, all scratch built stuff. Just for funzos. For a group build, Facebook things, you know. But yeah, so I'm no stranger to car models and stuff, but
You shouldn't be. They're excellent. Excellent. But can I submit this to Critical Buildoff or
if you've painted it? Because I don't know what you would submit.
So I'm gonna put this. On Critical Builds because I'm planning on making this guy a golden idol. It's a Chick-fil-A cow.
I like it, dude.
Nice.
It looks pretty cool, and it showed up in a little meal, and I was like, "Yo, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of some of these mold lines and shit, and maybe paint it a little bit."
Is it more than one part, or what is it, Z? Is it like
It's literally just like some random vacuum formed.
It's not vacuum formed. It's polycast.
Or polycast, yeah, you would know. So it's got like kind of like a mold line right there.
No, I bet it has mold lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it hollow?
It's totally hollow.
Excellent. So it was Rotocast.
Rotocop. What? Rotocast?
Rotocast, I would imagine, but like that's weird. It's that small. Dual.
But it's cool. So I'm gonna paint him up. I'm gonna make him gold.
What's up?
That's how my robot Kai paints on this guy.
No, I was gonna say if that thing was if it was a single piece, you could send it to me and I could make molds of it and make a handful.
I don't think Chick-fil-A would like that.
No, not for sale, you fucking wise guy, but just for fun, you know? You don't make things for fucking sale all the time. No, man. I would just make them for fun. Make the mold for fun. It'd be complicated to make, honestly, because it's a lot of undercuts and weird stuff, and that'd actually be a really cool thing to make a video on. And then make a mold of that, and then cast those just for grins, for people to paint up for fun, like because it's a weird thing. Modify it, maybe add some epoxy sculpt to it, give it some demon, like some big old ram horns or something like that, turn into a goat.
Big demon horns on the Chick-fil-A cow. I'm sure they'd go nuts for that. Like Chick-fil-A would be so happy.
I have a question.
Yes, go.
So how does Z make money off it?
He doesn't.
Oh.
The whole idea is that Z doesn't make money off it. Actually, that I would spend money on the project. Ultimately, that's what I'm looking at here. Why am I saying help me spend money? I got problems. I think maybe not. I don't know. It is kind of a cool idea. Hold on.
All right, resin news. Ta-da! So first up is a 1144 conversion for a Delta Chi ground type by Excitation Potential, which is now up for pre-order.
The Delta Plus?
It's on the HD Delta Chi Gundam, the Delta Gundam Kai. So if you guys have that, I think this is a unicorn. Yeah, it's a 1/144 scale.
Okay.
So this is a ground type.
Okay. I'm a fan of ground types.
But
that's weird. That's a ground type?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay.
I see no wings. Therefore, it is.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, so this is up for pre-order on GKM. If you guys like it, I think the price is $28. So that's not a bad price for it.
That's not a bad price at all.
No, not a bad price at all. It doesn't give you a parts breakdown yet because it's only a pre-order. But Excitation Potential have been very quick with their releases. The last God knows how long. So I'm sure they'll come out with it at some point. So there you go. The 144 scale Delta Chi ground type. So next one we have is the Hammercat 00 Quant ELS type, right? They finally came out with some production shots. And
standing like that, dude.
I know, I don't like it.
Yeah, what's up with this, man? What?
The only thing I like, so for one, it has almost no detail. Like I don't like the fact that there's almost no detail on this thing, which I get because that's what it looks like at the end of the movie, right? It looked like, it was a bare bones thing with the wings and stuff like that. But I feel like they could have taken better photos.
This is like
interesting painting too. That looks like someone like rattle canned it or something. Like it.
This is the company that came out with the production photos for that Zabanya. So you know they can do better. I don't understand this.
Maybe trying to pump out work.
This is what happens when you pay $30 for pictures as opposed to $300 for pictures.
The one thing I like about this press release, I guess if you want to call it, are the accessories, because it has a couple. So it has these two swords and this stand and all that stuff. That's great. That's fine. It also comes with where is this? Where are you?
Man, it's weird looking.
It is weird looking. Very strange. Very alien. Which is it's supposed to be, right? It has this thing.
That's cool.
I do like this. Yeah, I like the little portal thing that it's supposed to go through.
Interesting. I wonder how that looks in reality.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Because the picture below, like if you go down one.
Look at this cat food, man.
Respect. Nah, man, I got mad respect for cat food. It's cool.
What are they called? They got new types. They're fucking or some shit.
I don't know, man. It's been a while since I've seen it. Jesus, he spreads his legs more. He's going to need the shorts from always.
How low can you get, bro?
It's just I don't understand. Like I don't get the you want to make sure the product is. What was that?
It's that thing on its end. Scroll down.
Oh, this thing? It's a sword, and then looks like that kind of like a GN sword.
The crotch piece is really strange. Like they forgot to mask it off or something. Like
I don't know.
Like they primed it.
I just don't understand. Like, I mean, like you can show this in a lot better light than what it looks like here. Even here it looks better, man. Come on.
True, just prime with the effects parts or whatever.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested, I would definitely recommend the Zabanya. But this, if this is your cup of tea, then okay, fine. But otherwise,
it's weird looking. Man.
It's a weird looking one. All right. So next one is from Aoak Silver Oaks. It is the SD Australia Gold Frame. So this is for Z. I don't know if he's watching even, but
I'm watching.
Oh, there he is. Okay, so yeah, so this is a full resin kit. So this isn't a conversion for anything. This is just an SD resin of the Amatsumina.
It's very good.
It looks great, man. I really like it. Nice and crisp. Details are cool. This is how you take that. This is how you take product photos, man. Come on.
Yeah, this looks like my next unfinished project, bro, for sure.
Just you wait, son of a gun.
Not many images of this, but what we see here, I think it's selling a lot of people who are into SDs. I really like it.
Yeah, I like it
too, man. I feel like that's a very good design as well. Like, it still has the right way. Like, there's so many SDs that are made that are underwhelming. Like that SD is like fucking awesome.
It still has the asymmetry.
A lot of
still
good
has the
detail
Blitz.
there.
Yeah, it still has the Blitz shoulder and all that stuff. Yeah, really nice. I really like it. The tail, really cool. But yeah, so I know AOK Silver Oaks hasn't announced a release on this yet. I don't think.
Like I don't know the lore on that
yeah.
shit at all. Like, but I could look at that on like whatever, scrolling Instagram, Twitter, or something. See that and be like, yes, I would like to look more into this.
Apparently, it's supposed to be released June 2009.
Oh no!
Oh, cool. Yeah, sweet. Straight around the corner.
So I'm guessing this must be 2021. So June 2021 is this the expected release date. And then the next thing is another AOK Silver Oaks item. This time we're looking at the Hyper Mega Bazooka for their Hindu conversion.
Damn.
Man, that looks like the fucking a mace wrench from IBO turned around.
This is a big boy.
It seriously kind of does.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, if you guys like big hyper bazookas and
I get it. But literally, though, it looks like the mace wrench from IBO.
Here's a ZZ next to it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, the resin kit makes the model so much larger that, of course, the double Zeta would look small.
True, that's true. Jesus Christ.
I can't help but laugh at it.
I'm pretty sure they said that this was releasing alongside the Hindu. So whenever the Hindu releases, which I don't think they've said anything yet, this will.
Their own Hindu.
Yeah, their own
Because
Hindu.
I'm thinking of the Ujalan Hindu.
Yeah. So this. I don't think this is out yet. So this isn't out yet either, but it will be. It'll be out there at some point.
Interesting.
But yeah, so next one is the 1/100 gun barrel striker plastic model. So this isn't a resin kit; it's a plastic model of the gun barrel strike pack. Just a more detailed version of it. They've only released prototype images of this thing, which I think looks pretty cool. If you're into it, I'm not sure I'm into it, but it's nice, I guess. So if you guys like that. It looks like it reminds me of R-Type.
Yeah, it definitely does.
That's what I would use this thing for. Like I wouldn't think of it as a backpack.
No kidding. I would buy this as like a standalone model, and then just like paint it up, because it's really cool and interesting, but it doesn't really like. I mean, I am unfamiliar with the cannon, so
yeah, it doesn't tick a lot of boxes for me. It's just there.
Yeah, it does look kind of like Super R-Type or some like sort of like
yeah. So
shooter game.
If you guys are into this, yeah, they again no release date on this either. Just announced like I want to say last week. Next one is one that was announced and is releasing very soon. Is the 51 new conversion from the 51.
Oh, so. Interesting. Somebody was talking about this on one of the Discords earlier today, and I didn't have an answer for them, and this might be the answer I was looking for.
Yeah, I believe this is coming out April or May. So it's coming out pretty soon. They're just talking about the colors used and how much they diluted the paint to the thinner and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean this looks excellent. I mean, we've talked about this before, but this is the first time we've seen the full thing, like the actual full thing. And they're talking. I mean, if you guys can Google Translate, this is all just they use nothing but Mr. Color in this. So.
Oh, cool.
So it's just the color breakdown.
Yeah, exactly. The color breakdown. I love it. I love what Ujalan did with their booklet. That thing is great. Just carry that around and flip through it every once in a while.
Yeah, I love the colors they used there. I mean, obviously it's very new, but
sure, it's it's standard, right? It's true to the model, but
it's standard fare. But nice high details and all that stuff. And, yeah, it's really nice. So coming out very soon. This is an imminent release. I believe this is around about 1:30. If you guys want it, GKM has it available for pre-order. Yeah. And then
I like
next one.
Those caps and thrusters on the back, like.
Oh yeah, these are beautiful.
Yeah, that looks nice.
I like the breakdown of the parts here. So next one we got the and I know this has been making the rounds since last week. The 100 Hospital Zaku Warrior for the Zaku Warrior seed kit by Groceries. So it's just a giant backpack of a med center, I believe.
Wild.
I don't know.
So
how
I'm gonna
it
throw this on the back of death.
I don't know, man.
Death Hospital.
I know some people were looking for some other way to display their Zaku Warriors, I guess.
It's so random.
Yes. Make a
It's so-
wild Ewak one. Do something fun. Like, I get the hospital thing. Sure, why not? You know, people need hospitals. Okay, I get it. You know,
You need help?
Yeah, you know, there's casualties. Who am I? You know, come on.
We'll bring the hospital to you. But yeah, so this is the only thing that they've shown off. Just the frame and then the backpack. I don't know if anything else is going to be on this guy, but I think the main focus right now is the building on the back of this weird ass thing. So there you go. And then finally we have the 172 scale F95 JD2 with
Nice.
frame. So this is a full resin kit. It's not a conversion by Amazing Cost. And they've shown off a couple of prototype pieces. So these aren't 3D renders whatsoever. These are actual
That boy good.
Yeah, it's a big boy. I like it.
Yeah, I like the knees on him.
It's not as streamlined as the other ones. It's not.
F95.
Those
got corners.
Those knees are dynamis.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah, and those calves are pretty ground type.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And
behind
these
those
are
knees.
3D renders right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. I think it's pretty cool, actually. I like the amount of thrusters in the back, and I feel like the orientation is proper. Like, there's a lot of times when they slap a bunch of thrusters in the back of the model, and it's just kind of like, I mean, but I don't know.
How big is that? Is it like size-wise like the F93 and or F91
it's
or F90?
It's more along the size of what was it? What's that P Bandai one?
Oh,
the one
for
with all
scale?
the one with all the weird
the V Gundam?
No, the one with all the weird alphabet backpack types or add-on.
The
types.
F90.
Yeah, so that's the F90. Think of this.
F90.
It's
I'm
about,
sorry. Yeah.
I want to say it's about 3 inches larger, 3 or 4 inches taller.
Then the F90. The F90 is small.
Yeah, it's
the F90 and the F91 are roughly the same size.
Yeah, if you think about the size of the, I'm trying to find something that.
Yeah, all those late UC, so it's about the size of like the Victory. All that stuff's about that same size.
Yeah, so
they're like
about the size of a
16-meter
regular
suits, so whatever that equates out to. And
Hey, my dudes, I hate to interrupt, but I'm going to bed.
So later, Jay.
I just wanted to say goodnight before I popped out.
Have a good rest.
Yeah. Work hard. Sleep hard.
I'm gonna try. But I love you guys. And Pabs.
Bye, John Lee.
Good night.
Nothing.
Bye.
She looks so sad. She looks so
tired.
Sad.
Good night, Jay.
Right.
Yo, break out the Roomba before you go to sleep. Oh, shit. That's the end of the news. Manny, jump in.
Yeah. I've been here.
Yeah, Manny's here. Yeah.
I went to go do doggy stuff, and then Manny came at the next thing.
Oh, yeah. Ah.
Doggy things.
Z said he'll be back eventually.
Making these instructions.
Wait, Michael Dustin says so is RG new size.
It's a lot larger than that. It's 172 scale, so it's it's not 1/100 size. Yeah, it's
so
larger.
bigger.
It's just if you think I was thinking of like the F90, but then obviously you have to think about it. It's taller.
Yeah.
It's still taller just because of its scale.
Yeah. Because even though it's a small suit, it's a larger scale.
Right.
It's probably comes out to about like an average size master grade, like a Jesta or a Jagan or something like that.
I can see that.
Yeah, it would be correct. So.
Nice. That's all right. That's the size the shit should be. Damn.
Right? I ain't fucking.
Yeah.
I ain't playing no
I don't
games.
know why they were like, "Oh, we'll make them smaller because they're cheaper." It's like, fuck.
Less surface area. Less surface area to hit.
It's magic shit, man. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? It doesn't matter. Like, the economy is fake. Like, that economy is the fakest economy. Like, oh,
it's a fake economy.
Economy.
It's a fake economy.
I'm not trying to be all weird and dumb and shit, but I'm a Syrian. Seriously.
Seriously.
Seriously. For real. For real. Seriously. Real. Seriously. All right. So I got one aspect of the neck joint enhanced. Tell me what it looked like. Tell me what it is.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a
backdoor voice up in this bitch.
Oh man.
It's still playing in your heads. I fucking love it. Forever.
Tell me why.
Get to the helicopter.
Bro, it just has Arnold on reruns in his head.
No. Do it.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Do it at this moment. End my life. Get to the helicopter. Low budget Arnold. They're just very slightly wrong.
Jesus. Oh
wow.
See that we're falling
Abs, you
apart.
were tickling on New Kids on the Block there for a second.
Yeah.
All right, so the little thing
He's done
that
with your shit.
ain't nobody done with your shit. There we go. So the little bit of extension that I did added a nice element to it. I don't know. You guys probably don't know because you're not looking at this shit like 24 hours a day like I am. Well, not like 24 hours a day, but all the time that I'm awake, I'm looking at this thing. So, yeah, I feel like it looks a little bit better. I added about a millimeter. No, about 2 millimeters. Hang on, let me throw it on the caliper. Yeah, 85 thousandths or 0.85.
As long as it's clearing what you need, right? I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, there's that, and then there's the aesthetic elements as well, because it's not just about clearance, or any of the other things. Like, it's also about the artistic semblance of the whole thing. So when I see the model in my head, or when I see the finished product in my head, which is the way that this all works out most of the time, I know the way that the whole thing is supposed to go together. So what I have to do is approach this, how to take the stock kit, like this stock kit with extra boosters, but the stock kit, and then take that and make it to what I see in my head. So I have to break it down, reassemble it, and then make changes as per. So as I've done so far, I extended one portion of the torso, thinking that would solve a problem. It wasn't actually the real root of the problem, and I had to do other things. So I've changed and made modifications. It's just all of the creative process that we all have to go through to do these things. So
You're right.
Yeah, that's right. Gonna be like a pillowcase.
Maybe like a hand towel.
It's a larger print. It's a larger print format, so that you can actually. It's a mixed print font, like a mixed font format style. So
it's a genius idea. You know, you head to
kind of
bed,
like an eat, pray, love style.
You want to learn while you falling asleep, while you drooling all over Brian's words.
Yeah. The thing is, it's magical. The thing is, there's a magical incantation that goes into every pillowcase, and every bit of drool that you drool into my words, I gain power, and again, youth, which helps me stay looking younger eternally. It is the Dorian Gray's painting.
It's American God shit.
Yeah,
pay homage to me.
No, man, like the portrait of Dorian Gray, you know, where there's like the portrait that like ages.
It keeps him young.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. If you destroy the portrait. Literature, you were so grand at one point. Why have we fallen so far from the tree?
Have you guys watched American Gods at all?
It was until Pam started singing. Now I'm losing blood by the gallon from my ears. Wow.
I see how it is.
Deep down inside of me. Ain't nothing. It's in my fucking abs.
You fucking welcome.
Fucking abs.
Yo, Julio, stop. You're going to get me busted for DMCA or some shit. Stealing our DMCA with some copy struck shit. I'm not stealing no insane.
What they take the video down for? Fucking
98 degrees.
Boys.
Yeah, 98 degrees came through because Julio was singing the greatest hits album. Fucking front to back verbatim.
Yo, I should do 90s boy band album.
No, you should not.
I should.
Nah.
What's another good 90s? What's another good 90s boy band song?
I'm gonna say that there's not a thing.
There's none, Julio. Shut up.
Bop.
All right, Julio. How about Strider Prime, what's up, Johnny? Strider's out in the chat. He says you're gonna get a strike for bad singing. No,
yo, you mad? Your pipes don't sound like my pipes. All right.
I don't know what those pipes are, bro.
Fucking Spoon Man. Yes, we broke Ryan. Yes.
I need that. That's my ringtone. That's my fucking ringtone. Fucking Spoon Man. Like off the cuff. It isn't work if it isn't off the cuff, and that's why. That is why it is golden.
That's funny.
Solid. Fucking gold.
I swear to God, you get me funny. Thanks, Steve. I forgot about Spoon Man. Oh, shit. That's a good fucking song. Who sings that? STP?
Soundgarden.
Soundgarden.
Shit. Some Crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads. so you won't be lonely.
Oh man. Bone Thugs. Literally, deep dive, Bone Thugs and Harmony. No, sing some Pearl Jam, sing some Porch.
Jay Santos says, yo, sing that one song by LFO that doesn't make sense and has some line about Shakespeare.
Come, my baby, come, my baby. You're my
That is not LFO. That is not LFO. Come on, Paul, you know that one.
Forget build nights, man. This has to just be Julio karaoke from now on.
That's what goes on.
Everyone just keeps spitting out songs.
Oh goodness.
Hanson sings Bone Thugs.
Wait, what is?
Oh shit!
Hold up.
You guys don't know what you're asking for.
Uh-oh.
You guys don't know what you're asking for.
Uh-oh.
Julio, not for me.
Oh, we do. Pabs, why has it just been like stone cold on the model on ER?
Huh? What?
Huh? What?
Pabs, why has it just been your shit?
Oh, I'm still here.
Manny.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Z's in the background. Sorry, Z. Manny, what are you working on, Manny?
I'm looking at these little parts for detail.
Been leaving you neglected. Where did those come from?
Yeah.
These are from USA Gundam Store. They are the
DUA.
DUA, yeah. And this is the Master Grade 00 Quanta. But I'm trying to see what I can do. I just want to detail up Ninja real quick.
Nice.
I got to figure out what I want to do in here in this little section. Maybe put some hydraulics or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe add like a couple of really, really tiny pistons.
I agree.
You know, like one on either side potentially. I mean, you could add like a rail on top to protect them from like general impact. I guess that's just kind of like normal industrial design, but like
they're going pretty deep.
I know, but you want that dig because he's ninja.
Yeah, I thought he said you want that dig.
Do you have the room for So do you have the room for those pistons in there when it's in that position, or because I know you want to have the posing capabilities?
I would have to have the pistons go inside of the calf. Like
It doesn't make any sense. Then you don't want that.
I don't know.
Why even worry then?
I don't know.
I think it seems like a non-issue at this point.
Manny, are you adding detail for just for the aesthetic's sake, or is there like a deeper thought into it?
No, I'm adding detail to the back right here. I gotta do something with this because it's just a blank space. So I'm thinking about adding something from here. I don't know yet. Maybe like this piece right here, or that piece with the hatch. I don't know yet.
Can you hold those slightly closer to the camera so we can see what they are?
It's not going to really zoom in. That's the only problem.
Okay. Yeah, I know. The focus is weird. We all fight it.
Right,
about to sing some Leanne rhymes. Right before
hold on, let me switch.
Thank you.
Can't fight the moon.
Oh, yeah, what's this?
Yeah, so right here, these little pieces.
Oh yeah, okay.
I like those.
That or where's it?
I like the ones underneath it for that. Like the ones
rails?
underneath the top two? Yeah.
I was thinking about these right here on that side. Yeah, that one.
Oh, those. Okay.
Because it holds the shape.
Yeah.
Right. That's
I'm
like the underside detail of the Synergy core.
I'm going to cut out one for each and try them out, see how they look.
Is that the HG anti-ship rifle or the like?
Prothog.
No. This is for the.
No, Manny, this is Prothog 2004 asks, does anyone know where I can pick up a Zaku 2 anti-ship rifle?
Yeah, what scale is it? Because if it's MG, Simp Pro has one that looks phenomenal. It's not the exact. I mean, it's not named an anti-ship rifle, but it looks like the one that they use for Zaku's.
Yep. It was what I was gonna say as well.
Aha! Beat you to it.
Prozox says 144.
If you get the Char Zaku 2 Origins, he comes with the anti-ship rifle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I told him, man. You didn't want to hear me when I told you. I did not tell you.
Yo, man, I can't believe I missed all this singing and no one actually sang the LFO song.
I don't know what the fucking song is, dude.
It wasn't the one about J Love, because that one Paul knows for sure.
Oh, I remember. Isn't that Light Funky Ones? Is the name of that's what the acronym is?
I don't know, man. Is it the Come My Baby, Come my Baby?
No, that's Butterfly.
Yeah.
But that's not LFO either.
I hate that goddamn song.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
It was like a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, it's awful.
Oh, man.
Yeah. What?
Nobody's gonna tell me the song? All right. Hey, Google, what's that one song from LFO?
They had like 3 hits. There was the Abercrombie and Fitch song, but I don't think there was any reference to Shakespeare in that.
Hey Google, what's the LFO song with Shakespeare in it? What the fuck?
Hey Google,
do the Mission Impossible song from Limp Bizkit. No, do the Limp Bizkit song from Fast and Furious.
Here's a match video.
Oh, it's called Girls.
Duels. You cannot ask for songs. You're terrible.
Wait, Santos says that's the one. Is that the one with the Shakespeare reference? I'm gonna look up the lyrics.
Summer Girls?
Yeah, Summer Girls.
Johnny says to the Mission Impossible song from Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, that's the song. Yep, Summer Girls. No, dude.
No Limp Bizkit.
Wait, Limp Bizkit did a Mission Impossible song and a Fast and Furious song?
Wow.
That's the song from the movie.
I don't fucking
Now I know why you want to hate.
Oh, shit. Yep. Ty, your wife is absolutely right. Billy Shakespeare wrote a whole bunch of sonnets. Call me Willie Whistle because I can't speak, baby. Something in your eyes really drove me crazy. Holy shit, these songs are so dumb.
Yeah, you're like surprised in that.
Does anybody remember the MTV movie that they made making fun of all the boy bands?
Yes. Yeah, that Chris Farley's brother in it.
Yes. And their main song was I Know My Calculus. Calculus?
Yeah.
It was like, I know my calculus. It means you plus me equals us.
Oh my God. That's so cringe.
Oh yeah, Michael J. Fox was Alex P. Keaton. When I met you, I said my name is Rich. You look like a girl from Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh shit!
Bars, bro, bars.
He's suicidal.
I can't believe this.
Suicidal.
True Jane, some Spice Girls.
Oh man, what's a good Spice Girl song? Not the fucking "You Want to Be My Lover" bullshit. Like a good one. Gotta get with my friends.
They had a bunch of songs, didn't they?
Yeah, they had a shit ton of songs. International superstars.
International superstars.
How you guys gonna forget? Stop
That is
right now.
the stupidest.
Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch.
Yeah, Pam.
No, you guys don't remember that?
I completely forgot until you started singing it, man. Oh, shit.
Yo. Pre-order now.
Fucking Bill. Yo, stop touching yourself to the Spice Girls in there. What do you
Bill was watching the muted. Damn.
Oh shit.
You guys watch the movie?
The Spice World?
Spice World.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't. It was playing on like repeat when I worked at Target. Like in like the clothing section, they had like a little ass TV that had like the Spice World like tapes because it was that old, and like and it was like playing on that shit. It was horrible.
Isn't the one like the one do a Bryan Adams song together? Bryan Adams.
Yeah. Realize I'm in love. And what's going on?
Oh,
plethora of information.
Have this eating food.
It's
Don't
because
take
it's
that
the
good.
Spice Girls, man. It's the Spice Girls. That was
No.
Yeah, they were.
those are his people.
Listen. All right. To get the ladies back in the day, you had to know their language. So I had to dive deep.
He cruised around the boulevard playing Spice Girls in his
If
car.
you wanted to be her lover, you had to get with her friends.
Exactly. All right. They were already saying it.
Speaking of the quality of the green screen,
That's awesome.
that's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, that's yeah. Obviously, that's the flea behind me. But
Welcome everybody to the KotoKai Robo-Dojo Critical Buildoff / Name That Tune.
welcome reality. This is what we do. We hang out, we build models, we joke around, and we have a good time. We share some knowledge when it's applicable, and when we don't, we just have a good time. We laugh.
I come here to be entertained and
I
learn.
did not build.
Well, you know, it's a 1-2 combo.
Sha. Let's see. Steve says, "I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can get no love from me."
That's TLC, bro.
You got the best of this, my best friend, right?
Trying to hurt me. The scrub's getting me, but his skin is kind of weak, and I know that he cannot approach me.
What? Fucking Little John. The fucking vitamin C, bro. I'm all about that vitamin D.
She did.
The song was the one with the speech, right?
Well, she did like the one she did one with
Graduation.
Yeah,
the
she did one
graduation
with
song, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she did the graduation song, and then she did a remake of an older song by Earth, Wind, and Fire with Cisco.
Oh, you mean
The thong song?
How does it go?
Drunk.
Do you remember the 21st night of September?
That wasn't that for a movie?
Yeah.
Ben Foster and Kirsten Dunst. What was the name of that?
Can you hit that note?
They did like a Shakespeare play as part of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cisco was in it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good shit, Babs. Babs got pipes on them.
You guys don't know this, but whenever I'm fucking doing graphic design,
Whenever he's fucking.
Well, I'm fucking yeah, right around the end, right around the end.
It's gone too far. This has gone too far.
The song is called September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yes, yeah, that was originally by Earth, Wind, and Fire. But
September.
Jay Santos brings up a good point. Actually, the TV show that I feel has the best soundtrack is Scrubs. Scrubs is a phenomenal soundtrack.
Yeah,
beautiful songs. They hit like the highs and the lows and all that shit.
Scrubs was a great show.
Yeah, great fucking show, man.
Great show.
No, I like in the original of the Earth, Wind, and Fire the way he comes in. Do you remember the 21st? Fucking love it. Brian's like, what?
He's talking, but you can't hear him.
He's not talking. He's just making faces.
Oh, he's making faces.
LaBouche songs.
I don't remember LaBouche.
Yeah, you do. Once you hear it, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, LaBouche."
You know,
I don't know LaBouche either.
I don't appreciate you calling me that.
Right said Fred. That's what Pad was singing when he was young.
Oh, soy. 1060 gave me more. 1060 gave me more. Bam, bam, nah, way.
You know what I mean.
I do my little twist on the catwalk.
On the catwalk.
On the catwalk, yeah.
That song reminds me of Rex Manning from Empire Records.
Yeah, remember that one? Oh, Rex, you're so sexy.
Say no more. Hola more.
Say no more.
How many people here have seen that movie?
I've seen that movie like more than a dozen times.
I love that movie.
Song is the Sugar High song.
I feel like the song and the chat probably hasn't seen it. Many people in the chat.
That was the movie. That one, Super Troopers, was on at every house party I ever went to.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Or like Old School. Old School was on for in there.
Yeah, Old School was a little bit later, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was post college. Yeah, post college. Like, yeah.
Yeah, LaBouche, be my lover. Be my lover, won't you be my lover?
Yeah.
He said it was the reason why I said yeah, dude. Like, I worked at Blockbuster, not Blockbuster Music, but I worked at Blockbuster, and it kind of felt like the same thing. Like, I think everybody kind of, whoever worked at like a record store or like a movie store, kind of had that same Empire Records experience with just a bunch of dumbasses being stupid as shit all day long at work.
I worked at a Hollywood Video for a bit once. Hollywood Video, they closed down in my town, and a lady bought them and made it Betty Boop Video.
Oh shit!
Betty motherfucking Boop.
Okay.
It was awesome. It was like the dream job that you want, right? Where you just kind of sit around and sell movies. But it was my second job, so I'd cook chicken all Saturday and then have to work at a movie store all Saturday night. It was brutal.
Oh,
and then your friends would come in, right? Because they're going to go out party, and you're sitting at this video store with no one coming in. But we did have, I remember the form binder.
Can I talk now?
You can hang out.
I want to hang out.
Yeah, come hang out, but don't talk.
yeah, come hang out.
Come hang out. Shh.
You should be seen, not heard.
Oh.
Like, Brian definitely has to kind of tag this video that this is not for kids.
Yeah.
But there was a 4-year-old on there.
It don't matter.
What are you looking at exactly?
The camera.
The camera? The camera's over here. See, right here.
Let's see. Jay Sansa says Sugar High with Renee Zellweger doing the chorus at the end of Empire Records is so great.
It's definitely and not for safe for kids. It is regardless of your little man's
right. Yeah. Steve, we remember Blockbuster. Colin worked at a Hollywood Video. I worked at a Blockbuster. That's what we were talking about.
Yo, I worked at a what was it? A video update.
Video update.
They're like, what's that? Yeah, video update. Yeah, one of those like small
stores.
Yeah, and before those, we had West Coast Video. Do you remember that? That was like
we
the
had
big
West Coast
change.
video around here.
West Coast? We had
In,
Sun Coast.
When I was a kid in Brooklyn, we had Captain Video and shit, what was the other one's name? Fuck, I don't remember. There was two of them. They were right across the street from each other, like legitimately right across the street.
Get this on already.
I miss Blockbuster.
When I was a kid, they got the bootleg guy. He come around, got 3 for $5.
Yeah, that happened when I was a little older. Dude, Clone Wars. Clone Wars was a bootleg purchase for sure.
Shit.
Oh, dude. On opening shifts, I had to rewind the videos. And then I would have to call the people that didn't rewind them and tell them I was going to charge them $4. Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, you forgot to rewind.
They were mad.
Yeah, so Sun Coast and West Coast were the same thing, I think. There's different names depending on where you were.
Yeah, I think the one that was here, West Coast, turned into Hollywood Video, I think, after that.
Yeah.
Like it got bought out.
Do you ever have to just wipe the video, like the cases down?
No.
They used to always give me that job when I'd show up because it was my friend's mom who bought the store, and she hired her friend, and they just kind of hung out all day. And yeah, then I'd come in the evening, and my job was to literally like take the packaging down, wipe it down, wipe the shelf down, and put the packaging up. It was just like the most tedious, mind-numbing thing to do.
A little part of your soul. I can't fucking get la da 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 la la out of my goddamn head. I just fucking can't. It just keeps playing over and over and over and over.
Yeah, dude, I'm surprised family videos are like around. It just goes to show you how many people still are not like just on a streaming service or something else.
I kind of miss the experience of it when I was a kid, like going on Friday night to Blockbuster and like, I mean, I feel like we'd be there for like an hour and a half trying to click out movies, and then I would get the same fucking Godzilla movie that I watched 17,000 times anyway.
Yeah, the orange smiley face on them that was rented out,
right?
You put in for like the next night or whatever.
I remember renting video games and shit too, like because you know when you were a kid, $59.99, or I guess they were a little cheaper probably back then. But either way, like
used to around like $40.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you guys interested? Are you guys interested at all in getting Paramount Plus?
No.
Paramount Plus.
No. They should just put it in with like Disney Plus and shit.
Yeah. So Paramount are coming out with their own things. Their biggest draw, I guess, is SpongeBob.
Now I'm good. Thank you.
Or Stephen Colbert, right?
Yeah.
Like all the Star Trek would be on there too, right? Paramount, like all the new Star Trek stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, like Picard and whatever. Yeah, Blockbuster was great for games. So you can rent the actual system too.
Yeah, I used to rent it. Yeah.
Taking the Rubbermaid with the system home
and put it on hold. Like you used to be like, yo, if it's out, like put my name on it because as soon as it comes in, like I'll show up.
Yeah, give me a call.
There you were.
I'll be there in 15 minutes, I swear.
Yeah.
And you just sit there and look at the phone.
Yeah.
Like, and then it should be like, if you rent 2 movies, you get the third one for free.
Yeah.
Or like if you bring back the next day rental on time, they give you a free rental.
I remember always begging my mom for like the little snack box thing they had like right by the register. It was like 2 things of popcorn and some candy.
Oh man, and it was like 5 times the price of any.
Yeah, that's what she'd always tell me. No, we're not getting that.
No, I don't know. But like, all right, well, then why don't we have this? We have that at home. Well, why don't we? No, we don't. But why don't we? Like, you can do
shit,
this,
Chris.
What?
Came across a snake while he was taking the dog for a walk.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, Chris Collins lives in Texas.
Yeah, bro, they're everywhere at my house. I'm not about that life.
I picked these 2 things up at this land called Texas.
Texas.
You guys remember that from? Oh, come on, son. I have been falling for 30 minutes. The same movie. Come on. Fucking Scourge.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, Scourge. Yes. I call this one.
Come on.
It's the same fucking movie. Come on, son.
Name him? I can't remember what he names the two guns. It's I'm gonna have to go watch it later.
Yeah.
Wait, what movie?
Thor
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yep.
What now?
What?
Ragnarok. Thor.
Oh, Ragnarok.
Yeah. Des and Troy. Destroy. Troy.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I remember now.
Texas.
What's his name? Urban.
Carl Urban.
Urban.
Yeah, Carl Urban's his business is pretty funny.
Des and Troy.
First was a diamondback water snake. Nothing scary, but had to make sure that it was alive. There you go.
I don't mess around with snakes.
Yeah, that's scary as fuck, dude.
No, thank you.
I'm good.
There's a snake in my boot.
There's a snake in my.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah,
snakes. We've come into the witching hour. We are just past our 2-hour mark, and then we started hella late. Why don't we go say hey around the cycle? Coolio.
I mean, foot extensions.
Say goodbye to hello to the people.
Yeah, a little bit of a heel on it. Bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow on Wet Palette Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out.
That's doo-doo.
It's his doo-doo. Thanks, Zeke. Thanks. Appreciate you.
It's a fail.
For me, it's a fail. I'm going to be honest.
Damn. Gross. I feel like Miguel.
To me, it's a fail. When you say it like that.
I gotta prime this goddamn kid so I can work on it.
It's a fail, isn't it?
Have a good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks, Paul. Mr. Colin.
Hey, thanks for hanging out. It was fun. Thanks for having me on again, Brian.
Absolutely.
I'll see you guys later on Wet Palette Wednesday. I'm doing the rounds.
Yeah.
Nice. It's the Hot Crack Tour.
I think that kind of sums it up.
What?
Say bye.
Bye.
You are trouble. You are trouble.
See you later.
Bye.
Uh,
Awesome. Sweet. Manny, we love you.
Good night, guys.
Good night, Manny. Heal up, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Who do we miss? Pabs. How many of us are Pabs? One of us.
How many of us have them? Pabs.
One of these things
Don't
is not like
any
the other.
further. Pabs.
Don't forget to submit to Critical Builds. Link is in both my bios and Critical Builds' Instagram. Critical Builds has an Instagram now. There's a link tree there where you can go to either the submission form, the Twitch, the YouTube, or the merchandise store, online store. So I've tried to make it as easy as possible to find all those things. There's a link tree there now. Please submit. We can't do the show without submissions. So let's keep the ball rolling. If you guys have any work in progress stuff that you want to show off. Merchandising, there you go. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's been a very interesting one. Lots of weird stuff going on. I'll see you guys soon. I won't. I'll say this now. I won't be on Mechanism this week, and there is no Critical Chill this week because it is my wife's birthday. So,
actually, guys, yeah. Since Pabs is not, I'll let you wrap up first. Actually, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fine. That's fine. That's it. Thank you for having me. It's been a fun one.
So 13th is on Saturday, and there is the East Coast contest happening. The
NMSCSS.
Yeah.
NCMSS.
So there is a stream for Bushido happening on Saturday at 4 Eastern, 3 Central. And hopefully you guys will jump on and hang out with us for that. I'm sure Pabs won't be on because he's busy, but
I might be able to make like a very brief appearance, but
there we go. But yeah, so that's going to be on Saturday. But if you guys want to hang out, jump on.
Cool.
Yep.
So there you have it, folks. This is the end of the Tuesday stream, the Critiqual Menagerie. If you don't know who Aurora Models is, this is a model company that used to be housed down here in Brooklyn, where I am right now. Check them out. There's a cool YouTube channel called Max's Models, where he does like a lot of history stuff. So if you want to check out a few of his history things about all these classic models that led us to where we are right now, He's got that rundown. I'll be back again on Thursday. Julio's on Wednesday, and then there's Schmechanism, and then Z's gonna be back around on Saturday. So we'll be around. We'll see you guys. Thank you for hanging out tonight. It's always been a pleasure. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me, my friends. Good to see you, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Pep